weather is nice, but there is a good chance of rain. So I have my umbrella not too far away. Have a jacket with me in case I need it. You never know. Yeah, absolutely never know. But the sky is pretty cloudy, and our chances are pretty high today for rain. How it goes sometimes, right? I hope you have your coffee, your tea, whatever it may be, whatever gets your day going. A quick visual descriptor. I have long brown hair, glasses, a gray shirt. I'm wearing some bracelets. Right behind me are the trees. Past that is the river. We've had a lot of rains lately. I know I was getting back down next to the river for a while, but I can't get down there, at least not where I would like to be. The one little trail section is closed off again. It's underwater. What you gonna do? Hmm. I've got my coffee in hand. Get your cup up. Hmm. Let's set this down for a second, actually. So today's show is powered by Restream, an absolutely wonderful software and company. And I'm coming to you on LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch. If you've ever looked into live streaming, or if you're looking into live streaming, or you're already live streaming and you're not using it yet, consider using Restream. It's amazing. There's lots of tools. It's really easy to use. It's very quick to pick everything up, and you can be up and rolling in no time. Hmm, Good little sip. Morning over there on Twitch. I'm so glad you're joining me here today. Becoming a better artist. What does it actually mean to become better at something? It's a strange question, isn't it? To become better. Um, there's lots of things that we consider better, but is your thought of becoming a better artist comparing yourself to an artist who you think is better than you? And of course, this translates to everyone. Is your thought of improving just becoming like someone that you think is better than you? It's a hard question. And it can be hard to differentiate whether we're genuinely trying to become better ourselves or whether we're trying to emulate someone else. So, on your road at becoming a better artist, or anything else that you might be, student, entrepreneur, parent, when you want to become better, ask yourself why you are becoming better, or why you're doing the things that you are that you think will make you better. There can be a lot of answers, but the answer, well, certainly never should be, well, that's what someone else does. That's what student B does. That's what teacher B does. That's what this big business does. That's what this artist does. And I'm not saying that we can't take inspiration from others, but that shouldn't be the sole motivation for a change. And we can't assume that just because it looks good on the outside, that it actually is better than what we're doing. And that's a hard thing to keep in mind. There's entirely a chance that what you're doing in your life, in your art, your craft, your business is good. And you don't have to completely change what you're doing. Modify it, add to it. But there's a very strong chance you don't need to change it completely, especially not to the way that someone else does things. Presumably, you know yourself. And if you know yourself, then you know what works for you. And if you know what works for you, then you know that you're currently working in a way which is conducive to your best, or what can be your best. We need to remember to focus in on ourselves, our goals, our dreams, and what results we want. It's a big thing. And here's another question. How long are you trying something new? I mean, we've already asked why we want to be better, and if we're doing it for ourselves. How long are you trying a new way of doing things? A new way of setting things up, a new set of colors, a new way of filming, any number of things. How long are you trying that new way? Are you giving it a day, a week, one go around? Does it immediately just feel like it's not going to work? Or you fall back to how you were doing things beforehand? If you add something new to your process, to your art ritual, to the way you do business, are you giving it a fair shot? Sometimes we can get into a situation where we'll try something little, not go in all the way, just do it enough to see whether or not we like it, but we don't give it the kind of fair treatment it deserves. We really need to stick with something. You can do a baseline test. You can see how you do with the methods you're currently using, and then you can immediately do like a full workup of anything that new you're going to add. Say you use a stand-up easel, but your back hurts. So you decide you're going to try a drafting table. It might not be the best example, but it is still a good one. Because you might sit down at that drafting table, and because your back has been hurting at a stand-up easel, when you first sit down at the table, it's uncomfortable. You might even have pain still, leading you to believe that the drafting table isn't helping either. Maybe you need to do something entirely different. But if it's something like that, we need to give our bodies a chance to adjust. Say you want to try a new streaming service, and you've been using one company for a long time, and then you try to use something like this, like Restream, but you don't know where anything is. It doesn't really work. You just go on the fly and immediately do a live stream with that new service, and then you don't have a great experience. Maybe you don't have a great amount of feedback from your audience. Maybe you don't change and move between scenes and things as quickly as you'd like. And so you didn't give it a fair shot. You say, it didn't work. I'm going back to what I was using before. Give things a fair shot. If you're going to try something new, if you're going to add something to your toolbox of skills, of ways to do your craft, whatever kind of art you're doing, anytime you modify the way you do it, things are going to be hit or miss. But you don't actually know if it's a hit just because you don't have a full hit the first time. Worth considering. Now I'm going to go back to something pretty traditional with these conversations. Are you writing down your ideas? Are you taking notes? Are you making lists of the projects that you want to do? Are you a list maker? And if so, are you organizing those lists? Are you keeping them on hand? Not just a jot on a scrap of paper here and a jot on a scrap of paper there, but keeping notebooks, rocket books, notes on your phone, a Google document, somewhere where you could have everything in one spot, or at least easily accessible and organized. If you want to improve as an artist, if you want to become better at your craft, whatever that is, you need to take notes. Take notes about projects you've worked on. Take notes about projects you want to do. Take note of what goes on when you watch someone else engage in your craft. Take notes on technique. Take notes on your thoughts when you see the final piece. If you're maintaining notes, if you're maintaining records of what you want to do and what you're learning, you're going to retain that information better, and you're going to come back when you go to engage in your craft. You're going to come back better equipped with a new set of ideas, knowledge, and the ability to look at what you're about to do critically. And these are all important things. There is no one way to be an artist, and there's no one way to become a better artist than you are now. But it's less about being a better artist and more being better as you. We don't have to change what and who we are. We just add on to it and scrape off things that aren't working, remove them, improve ourselves. Now, go get yourself an extra cuppa. You deserve one. Coffee, tea, whatever it may be, whatever gets your day going, whatever makes your day marvelous. Oh, thank you for joining me today. Before I get going, there's going to be a link somewhere nearby for my website and gallery. If you click that link and head over, I now have 10 available art prints of various pieces, from my abstract paintings to my charcoal and graphite work. Add some art to your life. Add some joy. And all of these art prints, they're just going to be more of them as we go along. Now, some of them are limited, so when they're gone, they're gone. Others are going to be staying around. So go ahead, check out the art prints, recreations of my charcoal and acrylic paintings and my abstract and my portraiture and my drawings. Most of them have been modified, made brighter, given color pop, hue shift. So you're going to be able to get a variation of the original piece. And honestly, I really like the variations and I really enjoy making them. It gives me the chance to create something new from what I've already created. And it's a whole lot of fun. And of course, don't forget, when you get one of these art prints, you're not just supporting a single indie artist, you're also supporting all of the creators that I work with, the small businesses that help make these art prints possible. You're supporting my website and gallery. You're supporting these live streams. You're supporting the arts. And it means the world to an artist to have someone throw their stone into the pond and watch the ripples move out. And in addition, if you go to the website and gallery and you go to buy an art print, use the code PRIDE for 10% off support the arts, support Pride Month, and support a more beautiful, beautiful tomorrow, a more wonderful future. Thank you for being here. It's been so wonderful to talk to all of you. Thank you for sharing this nature with me. I will be back down to the river hopefully soon as the water has come down and I can actually get on the trail. Hopefully that's not too far away. But stay awesome. Be excellent. Take care. I'll see you all again real soon. And grab yourself an extra cuppa because you know you deserve one. See you all again real soon. Bye, everybody.